Pet of the Week, every Thursday. Sponsored by Joy Law Firm. Just call Joy.
They are large and in charge and literally the biggest love bugs of the canine persuasion. Let's welcome back Water's Edge Great Dane Rescue Volunteer Jay Benbrook, who has brought Louie Braille, who is such a sweetheart. But he's got an interesting story. Tell us more about him.
Yeah, Louie and his brother and sister came to us a few weeks ago. They're 10 weeks old now. And he is deaf and blind, and his sister is deaf and blind, and then his one brother has a little bit of sight and some hearing.
Mm-hmm. And this is, what is attributed to that?
The term is a lethal white. It's when a spot-to-spot breeding happens between the dogs, and it throws off whether either have an extra gene or missing a gene.
Okay. And what kind of a household is a good one for a deaf and blind dog?
Well, it's kind of like with all the Danes. I mean, there's not really an in particular home. You know, they adapt really well. Mm-hmm. It is good to have another dog with them because then they can pick up the routines and have something to kind of help guide them, just like you would with a normal blind person as well. So they're really adaptive. Is
it good to have other dogs or other animals in the household with a dog that has these deficiencies?
Yes, I think that it is because, like I said, it'll help them learn a routine. It's you know, the other dog or cat or whatever it might get along with, you know, is going to be there to comfort them and, you know, kind of help them navigate their way through.
Right, it's true. And the thing is that these dogs, they don't know that they're blind, they don't know that they're deaf, and they adapt incredibly.
Yep, their senses pick up just, you know, the ones that they don't have get more heightened, just like in a human would. So.
Yes. He's already trying to learn all about me. He's just such a sweetheart. And so he's actually pretty big for 10 weeks. So
yeah, they're going to be pretty good size.
We know how big they do get. Do you think this one is destined for
I would
becoming
imagine,
a miniature horse?
Yeah. I would imagine they'll probably be better than 100 pounds.
Yeah,
so
sure.
We didn't get to see the parents on these ones. They came to us just as the puppies. So there's no really telling. Until they kind of just grow into what they're going to be.
And we hear there's another litter on the way too.
Yeah, unfortunately, fortunately we were able to save the mother and the father that were out running loose, but they were surrendered to us from a shelter up north. But it had turned out, we found out she was pregnant. And so by the time we found that out, it was kind of too late to abort the puppies. So we will be any day now expecting a new litter of puppies. So
oh goodness gracious! So you're gonna have a whole new slew, and we just don't know what we're gonna get just yet.
No, we don't know. Some may be deaf and blind. They may all be just perfect. You know, so it's just gonna depend, and we'll have to see. We know we've got at least 8. We had some X-rays done, so at least 8 that we could see at the time we took them to the doctor.
Okay, and I think this one may have the hiccups. Just like babies, they get the hiccups too. He's so sweet. How many dogs do you have currently?
We have close to 40 right now in rescue.
You do?
Yeah,
okay.
Especially because of the puppies. So it's been the last year or so has been really hard on us with taking in as many puppies. That we normally don't get a lot of puppies, but we've had quite a few over the last year. So. Yeah.
And do you have any events coming up where people can meet and greet these dogs?
Well, we're having an event this Saturday in Bono at CT's at the Lake. It'll be a barbecue plate dinner, and we'll have silent auctions, raffles, and we're going to be featuring our new lure system, which your dog can come and get exercised and chase the lure around. So it's really a neat setup. If you've never done it or seen it, it's really fun to watch the dogs and be part of that.
Oh, good.
So that'll be a good thing for us that's coming up.
Okay, very good. Well, this dear, sweet dog needs a loving home. This is Louie Braille, and he's up for adoption. He can go home right away?
He will be up for adoption. They are not ready yet for adoption because they still haven't had all their shots. So usually between 12 and 16 weeks. So he's got a few more weeks before he'll be ready for adoption.
A few more weeks. He's a beaut.
But feel free to put application in. So.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Jay. It's good to see you.
Thanks for having us. We always appreciate you.
Thank you, sweetheart. Oh, we're back after this.
Pet of the Week, every Thursday. Sponsored by Joy Law Firm. Just call Joy.